Hey everybody, it's me again. Yay, what can I say? I think my name is Teverz. It is Teverz. Could be Teverz. Well, I'm not 100% sure. But that's okay, guys. How you guys all doing today? Yay! It's nice to see you guys. I have... we are, just to let you know, Tantrum's not here yet. I'm sure he's got something up. He will show up eventually, guys. So I apologize to all of you in the meantime. But I do have this wonderful gentleman here today, and truthfully, I really was going to make this so somewhat more about him. Morning, Stu. Okay, so we have Blamo on with us today, and if you guys were in the Builder Showcase with me the other day, you would have heard me say that he had a GoFund. I mean, put it up for fun, but the truth is, we were all thinking, guys, that does my mic sound weird, or is it just me? Does my mic sound weird to you?
Yeah, it sounds weird off to me. Like it's stuttering and stuff.
Oh, okay. Weird. Let's bring this down a little bit more. How's that? A little better?
A little better. Still a little staticky.
Okay. Well, Stu
Maybe
says
it's
it's
my
fine.
side.
Could be you. Anyway, guys. So today you guys are going to notice that there's a link right below Blamo's little screen over there. And that's the Streamlabs /Teverz. I know you guys, terrorize. I love you too, buddy. But I wanted to let you guys know, I think personally, my dude, my bud, my boss, and I do call him my boss, my bud. So you will find that, like I said down below, there's a Streamlabs /Teverz. That actually goes directly into my PayPal account. If you guys want to give to Blamo, just click on that, or go to that website, put your donation in. I promise you, right now we're at $19.96. Is that what I said? Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and good morning, everybody.
Good
So,
morning.
yay! So I got Blamo on here, and I guarantee you, people will show up as we go along. But we got Blamo on here for now. And I thought, we could start the show off definitely being about him. And you guys can ask questions, talk about him. I find him amazing. And I thought, we could start the show off definitely about being about him. Okay, Teverz, you gotta mute your YouTube version. Welcome to the show, but hey, we got Teverz in the house. Okay, so how many of you guys out there actually use his products? I mean, what do we have from your products now, Blamo? We got Placenta, Neptune Rising, Death Streams RD. Now you've got Chapai and Wraith. Am I missing
Yep.
anything?
Chocolate salty balls.
Oh yeah, gotta love that one. Yeah, I mean, and
Yep.
a lot of you guys, you guys really have no understanding of the amount of work that Blamo puts into this, and that's my first question for you. But like on an average day, how much time do you actually put into all that coding?
Oh fuck. Every day, pretty much.
I
Uh,
know, but I
I
mean,
don't take my time to myself. I don't experience much of my work. Like the only add-on that I use is desk streams, and I don't use the other one because I just don't got time.
I'm hearing you. But I mean, like your day is involved around all the coding. Like I mean, yeah, I know how much you do because you keep sending me stuff to upgrade, which they don't know that comes with just to let you guys know. So Blamo will send me something to put up on the repo, and I love him for that. And I'll put it up on the repo, and I just finished putting up. 5 minutes later, he's like, I got another one. I'm like, ah. I mean, good thing I love you. That's all I'm saying. Hey,
That's a good
Teverz.
thing.
How you doing today, bud? Teverz? Unmute yourself.
Hey man,
Hey.
what's up?
Uh,
I'm just cleaning up breakfast. Hey, I
well,
was gonna say, you sound all right on YouTube. It's just in Hangouts here where you're kind of got some garbleness going.
Okay.
Yeah, not too much, man. Seen the invite, thought I'd pop in. Did you say Stu's coming on, or?
Um. I didn't invite him. Do you have his link?
Oh, I don't. No.
I'm sure Blamo does.
I just caught the first few minutes there. I just wanted to pop in and throw in a donation, and then I thought I heard you talking about that. I could be wrong.
I'm assuming that's a donation for Blamo, right?
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yay! Way to go. And Roger, did you see what? I guess you didn't see that up on the screen, did you, Blamo?
Nope.
No, he just donated $25.80 to you, buddy.
Ooh,
Wow.
right on.
Yeah, and that's Canadian. Way to go. Thank you, Roger. Blamo, trust me, he loves you.
Oh, yeah. I love everyone.
That was awesome. Thanks for that, Raj. It did go through Roger. It came up through my end. It should have come up through the alerts. If it didn't, I will work on that. But I apologize if it didn't come out there. But I'm giving you that credit. Yay. Yeah, you donated 20 American, but it came out to be $25.80 Canadian. I know that. But then, just to let you guys know, PayPal takes a really tiny part, which is a lot less than what, because I think I averaged it out to like 7% that PayPal will take, or somewhere around there. But just to let you know,
Yeah.
YouTube takes a lot more. Is that who I think it is? Blue. Blue.
What?
Hello, beautiful.
I didn't want to interrupt while you guys were talking.
Come on. You tell me any of us on the panel right now that we all want to hear your voice.
Oh, jeez. You guys are all crackly, so I'm assuming it's my internet.
No,
No. Ouch.
it's Hangouts.
Oh, good old Hangouts.
Yeah, but awesome. You're clear to me. Like all of you guys, none of you guys are breaking up to me. So,
Yeah, you're all crackly.
which I find that really weird. Hey, Troop.
Yeah.
Hey, Troop's in the house. So, we're still waiting for Modib, and today, just to let you know, Blue, it's an open forum. People they got questions. We're all good for that. But I really wanted to start this off. I don't know if you caught my Builder Showcase on Thursday, Blue.
No, I didn't.
So, Blamo had put up and it started off as a funny that he put a GoFund up for a stripper pole, right?
Okay.
And of course, then they took it away from him. So I'm like, you know what? This guy does a shitload of work for us, and why can't we do a little bit of raising for him? So on Thursday we did a little bit. We raised $19.96. Today we're continuing that on. I mean, I'm not expecting that we're gonna find him a trip to Europe or something, but it'd be nice that people, because I know a lot of people want to appreciate that. So
Well, Jesus, when people are asking for GoFundMe's to fix a fence and it doesn't get pulled down, it makes no sense to me why it got canceled. That's fucking ridiculous.
oh
I agree.
no, we're talking. So today I'm like, I put a link up, and if people want to donate, they can donate there, and all that, whatever people are going to put today, that's going to Blamo. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, after all the work that he's done, it's just, for me, it's just that, a thank you.
Yep.
So a lot better than I'm going to put a GoFund up and ask for $50,000 to fix my.
You know what?
fence.
Before there was the whole big issue of Cody's free, Cody's free, Cody's free. Yes, it still is free. And if you choose to donate, you choose to donate. But I don't know why people make such a big deal out of the fact that actual devs, like donating to an actual dev versus donating to fucking Hashem for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's fine. But heaven forbid you'd send some money to a dev. Like, it's fucking ridiculous now.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you see, he's not asking for it. I'm asking for it.
Well, and the thing is, even if he was, it's a donation. It's not like he's making you pay for the add-ons. He's not. You can still have them free. You don't have to donate. But if you're appreciative, because now you're saving $100 fucking a month on cable, then maybe, kicking him $5, $10, $20 is not a bad thing.
Agreed. And that's what, like I said on Thursday, it started off as making fun of the stripper pole thing. Maybe we will get enough money for a stripper pole. Who knows? But I'm like, serious. Like, how many people actually appreciate everything that Blamo does? I mean,
Exactly.
there is a crap load. And I'm not saying he's the number one dev. I'm not saying he puts in the most amount of work or anything. I'm just saying
That doesn't matter though. The
Yeah.
thing is, he has working add-ons that people are using.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong. And you know what? There are people out there that want to give. They just don't know where to give to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my, and like I
Yeah.
said, he started the GoFund and then the GoFund got taken away. So we're here.
Even the Nan site, like we didn't well, I never made anything, but the Nan site had a donation link. That's it. If you
Yeah.
want to donate, go ahead. It's like Kodi. Kodi's the same. Kodi's free, but if you want to donate to Kodi, you can. They have a little link on their site.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Yeah. No, agreed.
I mean, I'd rather pay a dev than pay fucking Hashem or Solo Man or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody who contributes 0 to fucking Kodi.
And again, that's what I mean. I hear you. So,
Yeah.
you got to tell me, how was Todd? Like, I know he was down. I missed out.
Did you say how was Todd?
Yeah. Was he as good as he says he is? No.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was awesome.
Was it?
A lot of fun.
I know. I'm so sad that I got to miss out on that. Like I gave him a crap. I said if he had told me a month ahead, I would have planned it.
I didn't even know either. He just one day he's like, "Yep, I'm coming on the 12th." I'm like, "Holy shit! Okay, cool." So it was a last minute thing.
See, Wayne, if you want to donate to Blamo, you're going to see on the screen where it says steamlabs.com/Teverz. That's how you can donate, buddy.
Okay, wait a minute. Are we live?
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, you after.
What?
Usually isn't there like a live thing up here? You're such an ass. How was Todd? Oh fuck! Now I'm in trouble. Held hands a lot.
Oh, no, I mean, I would have held Todd's hands too if we were down there. Just to let you know, people out there, there was a small group of Kodi community people that got together, and the Butcher was all in one place. And if you guys all love the Butcher. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah, he's my buddy.
Yeah, and we all love the Butcher, yeah. And
Yeah.
so he came up to Canada to meet all of us, and well, he did it on such a short notice, as you were saying, as you guys heard me say. And
Yeah, you're quite a ways away.
I know, shush. Well, not as far as Blamo though.
No, we did another one in actually it was the same place we went to about a year and a half ago. It was in Brampton. We met at the same sports bar, played pool and darts and shot the shit and had some drinks.
And just to let you know that Alpha just said, did you see what he said? Blue?
Oh no, I'm not in the looking at the.
Oh, okay, then maybe I shouldn't say that.
I'm going.
I don't know. Alpha is going. The Butcher's porking Blue.
No,
Oh,
no, he's not.
I know that.
Yeah, he came for a visit.
I know, but I think Alpha's just having fun with you.
Friggin' Alpha.
Well, you know he's a troublemaker.
Yeah, always was.
Gotta love that side of him. You know what? And I keep inviting him to come on this show, and you know what? He never does. I'm gonna invite him again. So he's on my list here somewhere.
Oh, but you're porking Blue. I love that word, porking.
Yeah. Oh heck! What did I do with him? Did he change his name? Did you remove yourself off of Telegram, Alpha? I don't see your name on here anymore. Or you changed it. One of those two. Your voice isn't awful, just to let you know. So, guys, you're joining us. I see we're getting more and more people in here. Two things you guys got to need to know. We are on an open forum today. If you got questions, the host of honor today is Blamo. And the reason for that is because I feel the man deserves credit for all the amount of work he's done. And you're going to notice on the screen the streamlabs.com/Teverz. You want to say thank you to him. He needs a stripper pole. Donate there. But if that's your way of saying thank you.
Is a stripper pole for him?
Yes.
Because I'll watch that video.
Holy crap. You just got another $25, buddy. Yeah. You are now up to, what, $70 in total?
Did you see what Zombie wrote?
He needs to go. Yeah, but that's because he needs to lose his virginity.
With knees.
What happened to the midget?
Stop talking about me like that.
You're not a midget. You are beautiful.
Jesus.
Plain and simple, Blue. You are beautiful, and everybody loves Blue. But you know, Griffin really has a big thing for midget porn, so so you know, Blamo's kind of jumped on the bandwagon a little bit, and you know he. So we're supposed to donate money to the midget porn or the midget fund for Blamo. Oh, and just to let you know, Blamo, that hooker you sent to me, she's still not here. Eventually she'll come. But you know, next time try not picking the 80-year-olds. They take a long time to walk. So, and Tasumi, nice to see you guys. Okay, so he did have a question. How is everything? Is there an alternative for Made in Canada? No, well, it's hard to replace Made in Canada, honestly.
Yeah, I can't think of anything at the moment.
There are some out there where, like, there are some. I know that the Unjudged has a really good live section. Rising Tides has another one. There are choices out there. Which one is the best? I honestly don't know. Like, do any like? What about you, Teverz? You probably know more. You still muted.
Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't think you wanted to hear my kids and me cleaning up breakfast. Yeah, I've been trying a few. Like I say, I don't watch a lot of live stuff unless it's usually the UFC. And for that, I have to admit I use a paid subscription because I like to make sure it's going to work. But the one I found the most reliable lately has been Rising Tides. Most consistent anyway, and that's saying quite a bit for anything. Any of those live add-ons seem to be real hit and miss. We get lots of questions about them in the group, and it's pretty tough other than to tell them keep trying.
Yeah, well, that's why I'd asked you. I mean, so you guys, if you guys don't know, Terrorize runs probably one of the biggest support groups on Facebook called Kodiverse. And he was on my live show on Thursday because he just came out with another build, which was awesome. But this is why I like him being on the show. Hopefully he can be on the show more often because truthfully he's more in touch with what you guys use more and stuff. So you know that's why he knew that. Thanks for that, by the way, TK. And you're my new 2K, by the way.
TK, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost as good as the terrorist.
Well, a lot of us older school, you know TK Norris, right? That's the name that we will love forever because he brought so much to us.
Yeah.
But he's gone and he's retired. I mean, he's gone off to better things, truthfully, but you're the new TK.
Yeah, and I'm new, so I didn't know that, so I'll take that.
Yeah. Kind of a badge of honor.
Yeah. Hey, well, I got myself here. I should say thanks to Blamo after the show there for putting my wizard up on his repo. I'm sure lots of people are appreciating that. It probably speeds that process up quite a bit.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I did put it in the repo, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, talk about a week. I'm just telling you. I was telling Blamo before you guys came on, I've had a very emotionally rough week. Not on my behalf, buddy. Not trust me, but the people around me are having emotional times, so it's kind of drained me out a bit. So my brain is kind of right now.
I've been there.
Mm-hmm. Although, Blue, honestly, if I was in your presence, my brain would be anyway.
Oh, Jesus. That just sounded dirty.
Nothing wrong with that.
Borg, you got two ways of doing that. If you look on the screen, like I said, there's the streamlaws.com/Teverz. That goes right to my PayPal account. More of that money goes to him. But you can click on the icon on there that goes to Super Chat. If you do it that way, though, bud, what I want you to do is that there's a little place that you can put a message in there. Actually, even if you're going to do it the other way, guys, say something that you thank you to Blamo, or just let me know that that's going to Blamo so I make sure he gets it. And so when Roger said, I'm just going to let you know, Blamo, Roger said, thanks for all the work, man. And Wayne said he loves the Blamo products. And that was from those two donations, just to let you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And you know, terrorize, he's just terrorizing. You still can't figure out how to make a playlist of episodes that will autoplay the next episode of shows. The truth is, most of the time when you click on a show, I guess it really depends on the add-on, I guess. But usually you can say play from here.
Yeah.
Is he asking to actually make the playlist, or how to make a playlist autoplay next each episode at one after the next?
Yeah, that's what he's
It
asking.
would be dependent on the add-on, though.
Yeah, for that, I mean, you're limited to what the developer put in there, unless you import it into the Kodi library, and then you can do pretty much anything with it.
Yeah, Kodi library might be different. The thing is, though, like, I mean, isn't it dependent on the add-on? And if you have it where it's bringing up, like, multiple links, it's not going to know which link to play next, is it? If you had an autoplay setting, maybe. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, I know you can do it with music, but that's probably different. I'm not sure. I've heard people in the group say you can do it with videos. I really haven't tried because I don't know if it's my area or what, but I usually got to try a couple links to get rid of the subtitles and get rid of any buffering. It's not always on the first link, so that would be just a tick off for me every time, having to stop it and then go back and try and pull that list up again.
Just to let you know, there, Blamo, sorry, Mambo. There's another donation in the super chat there. If you want to give a shout out to Bork, by the way, thanks, Bork.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And also, you've got another one in the background here. You got another $9.12 in the PayPal, from Dennis. And
It's weird because of a lot of it, I guess, is because of the exchange rate, eh? So that sounds really funny.
Yeah. No, actually, I can tell you if it's an American or Canadian, if it's a donation part, but I can't tell you if it's a super chat one.
Well, I think if it's like $9.10, there's probably some sort of weird shit going on there.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it was $9.12. So thank you, Dennis, by the way. Did I miss a question? Oh, is Rising Tide... Wow, Mike. Thank you for that, buddy. There's another one for you, Blamo.
Awesome.
Yeah. We're getting closer to that stripper pole, aren't we? Is Riding Tide app spelled as is? Yes, it is, buddy. Just to let you know that. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, Wayne, you know, I'm working on it. We'll come down there. Wayne's a friend of mine in Southern Ontario as well, too, Blue. And he introduced me to a Mandarin restaurant in Kingston that's a buffet place. And it's not just Chinese. This place has everything, and holy crap, I walked out so stuffed.
Right on.
Oh, I love a good buffet, even though, see, I'm a diabetic and I truthfully shouldn't, you know. Um, but you only live once, right?
Exactly.
Mm. This place had ribs and prime rib and different pastas, and the dessert bar was huge. Like, and of course that's the worst part for a diabetic, right? But way to go and tease me, Wayne. I love you too, buddy. So thank you, Mike. Blamo really appreciates you for all of that, by the way.
Yeah, I appreciate
I'll let you know later, Blamo, how much comes up, because right now I'm gonna get a little lost
it.
for
All
the
good.
total amounts just from today. Actually, just give me a sec. Truthfully, as right now, well, I'm okay. The numbers might be off a bit, but you're looking at $100 so far today.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you guys are awesome, by the way. You know, guys, if I never tell you that, you guys, thank you for, you know, giving Glamo the love today. You know, again, you guys, if you want to donate, it's bound on the screen, streamlabs.com/Teverz. He's amazing. But if you love him and you want to do it, use it that way. He'll get more from that. Thanks, guys. So anyway, so what's new with you, Blue?
Not too much. I decided I was going to make a new YouTube channel,
Yeah,
and the main thing that it's not just it's going to be a little bit of Kodi stuff, but I was kind of thinking of just making something that's more stuff that I'm good at and stuff that I'm interested in.
yeah.
So I just did a video series on Caliber. I don't know if you guys have ever used Caliber. If any of you actually read,
Nope.
That's
it's a
funny.
ebook management library basically, and but it's awesome
Oh,
because you can access it when you're away from home. So if you're out and about and you're stuck at the doctor's office and you got to wait an hour and you got nothing to do and you want to read or whatever, you can grab stuff right from your server, throw it
yeah.
on your phone and read it right there.
Oh, that's right. I set that up with my wife.
And everything. Yeah, you can pull meta, you can pick whatever covers you want. So I just did a little series on that yesterday on how
Oh,
to.
my wife currently has about 19,000 books. Just to let you
Yep.
know.
See, that's the only problem I find too, though, is the more books you get, the less you read because you spend. It's like having Netflix. You spend more time looking for a movie than you do actually playing movies.
Yeah.
So it's the same with books. If you have too many, it's you kind of go, oh, now what am I going to read? Oh, that looks good. Oh, wait, no, that look. Oh, and then you never read.
Yep, that's about it.
But yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of different stuff. I might do a Photoshop series, and then I might do a little Kodi stuff. But I don't know.
Right.
Thinking about it.
Yeah, man, just to be able to hear your voice, and you know, I'm already subscribed to you. So, but if you make another channel, let me know though.
Okay.
So guys, Blue is in my description down below for channels that you can subscribe to, just to let you know that.
I have the new one actually on the YouTube that I'm in right now with the chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of my new channel. It's just called Blues Tech and Tips,
Ah.
but there's not much there yet.
uh,
That's all I've been doing.
yeah, I forgot about that though, the caliber, because my wife was into that. And this was seriously about 5-6 years ago,
Yep.
and my wife's she's huge into books, and you know, so I bought her a tablet so that when she was out she could read it, and but you know, like I said, we have approximately about 19,000 books
Yeah.
in digital format, and she was like, how do I get all these, like, what if I don't want to read this one? I'm like, so yeah, I set it up with Caliber is amazing for that. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, not that she uses it anymore. Summertime, that grows on her
Yeah.
motorcycle.
One of the things that I like the most about it is that, like, for me, I like reading a series of books,
Yeah.
and you can add the series too, so that and then it puts them in order, and you can download 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you know what order to read them in. So
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things. Caliber is just really neat now too. I think they've had it forever, but I mean, I was just going through it, and they have one where you can actually pull magazines and stuff, and scheduled stuff. So say it's the Washington Post, you can get every day of the week, and it downloads automatically for you.
Yeah.
It's got all different, but it's very cool.
Asif wants to know if you're going to do a series on the Nova launcher We're set up on an Android TV.
Oh God, Android, Android.
And to somebody, just let you know that add-on, what she's talking about for the book app, it's called Caliber. Like, caliber of a gun. It's about the same way. And Joe, just to let you know, I've actually
The
experienced
French spelling. It's like RE instead of ER.
Oh, good point. But I live. Wait a minute, you live in Canada. It's normally spelled that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to let you know, Joe, you're right. I've experienced that. I got a friend of mine who's 65 years old and has a hard time reading the estuary when an add-on is in there. It's exactly what you're saying. What I ended up having to do was I actually installed my own skin in there. Not the build, just my skin. And it actually made everything much bigger for her to read everything.
I just switch skins as soon as I get in there.
Yeah. I use
I mean, you can go back to the old Confluence is in there now. You'd rather go back to that?
Yeah, there's another good one. Yeah, Blue's right. Use the Confluence. It's in there. But I use Blamos, personally.
Yeah.
I forget the name of that one.
Kills on mod.
Hi guys. Hi to all of you who have just joined. Just letting you know. And I've seen some new people in here. For you guys, Dennis, thank you by the way, buddy. What was I gonna say? One more time. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but this is the Blamo Love Show. I should have changed that right off the bat. This is the Blamo Love Show, and there is a thing on the screen that says streamlabs.com/Teverz. You want to donate to him, put it there. Just leave a message in there saying thank you for all the work it does. Say something about him. Anyway, so new live channel for you. Wow. I mean, on YouTube. It's not that, none of us get enough of Blue. Am I right, guys?
Oh my God. You're trying to embarrass me? You're doing a really good job.
I'm not embarrassing you. Tell me. Okay, you guys out there, how many of you guys love Blue? Put your hands up.
Oh my God.
She can't see that.
Yeah. So none. Great. Thanks, Teverz. Not.
Has anybody? Holy. Okay, I think that one's a delayed one. Hang on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Blamo, you owe BM Tech. Thank you, buddy. Way to go, BM. Yeah, that's more money to your fund, buddy.
Appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah, just letting you know. Now, okay, I'll let you guys know. So, in the super chat, I can see how much is toward, but you got to remember, if I say that there's $44 in there, Blamo's only going to get 70% of that. And right now, under the PayPal donation, you guys are amazing. You're at $92 Canadian, and he'll probably end up getting about $89 of that. So you guys absolutely rock. Just saying, guys. Oh crap! Pippi just donated to you too. There's more, buddy. Are you feeling the love today?
Yeah, I am.
He's crying over there right now.
Oh.
Quietly.
And Rich is still waiting for his blue sandwich add-on.
Yeah. Did you see? I told him to jam it.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh heck, I just realized the Blues Tech into you were kidding. Sorry.
Yep.
Why?
No, I started a whole new channel.
Okay, I'm waiting to see your blue because you're a moderator normally, right?
Yeah. No, I'm signing on a different one on there.
Yeah, I know. I don't find that. Guess what? That's a moderator now too.
Oh. Great. I mean, I can kick people out if I want.
Or mute them, or whichever.
Because I'm really good at that.
Oh, we had that on Thursday night. We had some people show up that were like really mean. So and Trooper and Zombie, I think they pretty well had it controlled. They muted them out for a bit, Yeah, so you guys see that Blues Techs and Tips? That's her new channel. If you're in here, if you click on her name, it'll take you to her channel. Subscribe to that. Give her a thumbs up at the same time for that. Make sure you hit the little bell for the notifications because when she does put a video out, she's awesome.
I was actually A-Train got me thinking and about she laughs because I'm honest about stuff like if I like it, if I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about doing a little series of maybe a few Kodi add-ons and a few Kodi builds, if anybody's brave enough to let me do that, because I will be honest, if I hate it, I'm gonna tell you I hate it. And I'm sorry I'm apologizing now, but best build, best build, best build, they aren't all the best build.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ah, Gerald, thank you again, buddy. That's another one
Yeah.
for you, Blamo. Definitely the Blamo Show. Feeling the love. Definitely. Thanks, buddy. But you know
Thanks.
what, though? You know what, Blue?
What's that?
I don't. You know, out of the people. Okay, I'll tell you, I'm as guilty because the truth is, like, when I do a review, I'm not, non-biased. I let people think about it, but the truth is, I kind of like that. The only other person out there that I know of that actually is pretty blunt about things was Joe. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
remember seeing you post that in the Telegram chat, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, like, I mean, everything is, something I might love, you guys might like hate, and something I hate, you guys might love. So it's just gonna be my opinion of it. That doesn't mean, maybe other people will look at it and go, "What are you talking about? You're on crack," and they'll want to go get it. So
But Blue, right? You know the stuff. You know the add-ons. You know the simplicities.
yeah,
The truth is, you can take a build. You can tear it apart, and
yeah.
you have that ability to give an honest opinion.
Well, poor friggin' Chris B there back in the day. I used to ride him like crazy because he had spelling mistakes all the way through it. Spectro, Exodus was not even close. He had quite a few spelling mistakes. I'm like, dude, can't be the best build ever if everything's spelled wrong.
True, eh?
Yeah.
Although I was just thinking about my mother. My mother was a spelling and grammar Nazi. Let's just put it that.
Yeah, I
And
am too.
oh, there's another one for you, Blamo.
Thanks, you, Cody. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It.
Friggin' Blammo cracks me up because he's like so soft. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I know. Isn't that funny? Like, so when he comes on live here, yeah. Now we're talking to you like a third person, Blamo. We still love you, but he's so quiet on here. But when he gets so upset inside, like any of the chat programs, it's you can actually feel him screaming at the top of his lungs sometimes, and then he comes back on here and he's like mellow.
Exactly.
I find that absolutely funny. I'm sorry.
It is cute.
Yeah. Well, somebody's having a problem with the TeamViewer keyboard not working with the Shield, or Fire TV works great with the B-Link boxes. Can you help? Why is TeamViewer? Truthfully, buddy, if you're having a problem with the TeamViewer working on the Shield, there might be a version for it. Yeah, okay. The thing you have to work. Android, there's different versions of Android, and NVIDIA Shield, the MyBox, my Sony TV, the Nexus Player, all of these out there have Android or Google TV, and it's an actual Android TV, not just Android, and it's set up differently. And if a developer doesn't take that into account, that it's two separate Androids, you might have an issue with it running on a Shield. I would talk to TeamViewer. They might have a version of TeamViewer specifically for the Shield. But the best answer for that, truthfully, if you're on your Shield and you go to Google Play.
Super answered it.
Did it? Did I miss it?
They said TeamViewer did not work on Shields.
So I was just going to say to you, if it's not in the Google Play on your Shield, then it's not designed to work perfectly on your Shield. That's just the best way to do that. The way to get around that, and I've seen other people talk about this, and personally I've never done it, which I really wish I could do to my TV, is you could get rid of the Android TV and just put Android on the box itself and run it that way. But you lose some of the, you actually will lose a lot of the advantages of NVIDIA. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna be right back. I have dogs yelling. If you want to take over for a moment.
You want me to take over?
Just stick that out there, right?
Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm good at making like videos. I'm not so good at live stuff. That's because I'm quiet and shy.
You know, with your channel, Blue, I think it's going to be just fine the way you do it. Most of the people that are tuning into you probably want and like that opinion that you do give like that.
Well, and I'm not doing it to be mean. It's just, all amazing. And sometimes you need, and I'll try not to be mean, but sometimes people need constructive criticism on how to improve things. You know, like,
Yeah.
maybe it might work if this, or maybe your background art is blurry. Maybe just find some better HD art, you know what I mean? Those little things make a huge difference in a build.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about pretty. My builds were always, in my opinion, pretty because I picked really cool art. And then just make things accessible. It doesn't have to be blow people away, but if you're hiding stuff and they can't get to it properly, that to me is a problem. Like simple things. Sometimes people hide a lot of the settings, and it's like, I like the settings. I like being able to get in and add new add-ons and stuff. But if you have trouble finding it on their build, then it makes it hard.
Yeah.
Pretty important.
Yeah, but if you have things, have main add-ons front and center, have good subcategories, and have cool art, and you're gonna have a nice build.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that criticism never hurts. I just finished redoing my whole setup guide after Teverz did his review on my build. It's no longer in the favorite section.
Smart boy. Just giving. Ryan was saying placenta's not updating, but you have my number personally. There must be something going on with you. Maybe not the right, but you can contact me and I'll help you out with that. And same also, Ryan. I agree the Sony TVs are awesome, but they're still limited for some of the stuff. For you, I know you love it, but and Ryan, I know that you want to donate. I know what kind of guy you are. You'll notice it on the screen. There's the streamlabs.com/Teverz. You love Blamo's products, so if you want to thank him, by the way, put that there. And for the rest of you, I'd love to tell you that's for the stripper pole, but it's for whatever Blamo wants to do with it. I mean, if he buys the stripper pole, we all want pictures, though, right?
And God knows that friggin' servers cost money. Most of us have lost our servers in the last couple days.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, you got to go to some place good.
Yeah.
I've been truthfully, like, Blamo knows that we're now on I think it was our third server. And the truth is, I have a main server, and that one server's paid for by somebody else. So when I have a few developers that are on that server, so I don't charge and I don't ask anything for it. I have a contract to maintain that server. It's mine, but I have a contract and they pay me to maintain it. So the money's there. But the truth is, for the other places that I've bought servers in the last month or so, I don't really care. This is my way. Like, I bought this particular server for Blamo, and that was my way of saying thank you to him for all he does for me. So you're right, Blue. The servers they're not cheap. They are expensive.
No, not if you need a good one. Like, I mean, for all the add-ons that Blamo has, and they're very, very popular. Like they're like pretty much on every box now.
Yep.
That's a lot of people to be servicing. You need a good server for that. You can't have a little shared one that you spend $4 a month on. Like, it just won't cut it.
Woo! You see that, Blamo? And there's another 20 from Pinky.
Wow, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I just saw $38 from somebody a minute ago. 38 Canadian.
Did you? Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I got so lost in there. By the way, so that's GTX 19680 in the donation. I don't know who you are in the chat, buddy, but whoever you are in the chat, thank you for that too. Holy crap, Blamo, this is a day for you. Are you feeling the love? Let's be honest now, buddy.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Tantrum reviewed a tool auto run in the NTV repo. Repo's not connecting. Does anyone know where it went? Can't find any info on it. Auto run is an awesome tool. Do you know more about that, Blamo? I know what auto run is. If the NTV repo's down right now, it might be permanent, it might not. I haven't heard any news. Have you guys heard any news about the NTV repo?
Developer of that repo, he's pulled all his stuff. He's not coming back. He pulled it because the box sellers were stealing his skins and shit or something like that.
Oh, really?
Anyways, yeah, the options we'll move that to both of our repos sometime soon, and I don't know, we'll put it there.
You're thinking about putting the auto run in your repo?
Yeah, but as far as NTV, he's gone and he's not coming back.
Oh, see? And that's why we have Blamo on the show too. Between him and Terrorize, we got answers for you guys today. See, Beats HD's in the room, eh?
I've seen that.
Yeah, you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He wants to do a live, by the way.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
But I was going to invite him today, but he wants to do a one-on-one with, and you got to understand that his English is not as good. So,
oh yeah.
yeah. Does Wraith work on Kodi 18?
Kodi 18 is not stable, and to be honest, I wouldn't even use it yet. I haven't touched it, and I won't touch it until it's out of alpha.
Yeah, exactly. It should be, yeah. Release candidate.
Yeah.
Eric, if you've heard anything about anything I've had to say over the last month and a half of Kodi 18, I'm gonna be a little blunt, bud. Trust me, this is not anything about you. Quit friggin' using Kodi 18. It's a damn alpha. One day add-ons will work, the next day they won't. But if you're expecting something, then use a stable version. And right now, that's Kodi 17.6. If you're running it on an Xbox, I'm sorry. But if you keep coming in and asking devs, hey, your add-on's not working, we're just going to mute you. Just to let you know. And again, Eric, trust me, nothing toward you. That's just for the rest of you guys out there. It's an alpha. Not even a beta, not a release candidate. It's in the workings to be fixed. When it ever gets to the point that it gets to be a stable, then you can use it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my whining session. Sorry, guys. David, how do you donate to Blamo? You're going to notice here on your screen, streamlabs.com/Teverz. Put it that way, buddy. That goes to my PayPal account on everything, and PayPal takes a lot less money for their transaction than the super chat does. If you do it in the super chat, just remember whatever you donate, all he's going to get is 70% of that. But if you put it in that link, he'll get most of it. Hope that answers your question. They pushed out Kodi 18 to drive everyone nuts. You know, honestly, Rich, Kodi 18 has been an alpha version for quite a while, but it really didn't become super popular. Way to go, Dodge Man. Woohoo! You got another 20. I'm assuming, Dodge Man, that is for Blamo. Guys, just put a little note in that, by the way, just so that I know. Right? Kodi 18 has been out for a while. It didn't really become super popular until, oh my gosh, I can get it on my Xbox One. And then everybody's like, oh! And everybody in this room will tell you that the day it came out on Xbox One was a nightmare. Because the version that came out was horrible. I mean, it wasn't even the standard Kodi 18 that you could find on an Android box. It was the Xbox One version. And
yeah, because you know what? I had tried Leia, like, oh God, like it feels like a year ago when they first came out with it, and
Yep.
it was okay. Like it was, I mean, you couldn't do a lot of stuff with it, but it seemed okay. But when I got my Xbox at Christmas and I threw Kodi on it, I couldn't even access my local library. There was no SMB. There's no accessing my NAS to be able. It was the weirdest crap. I'm like, okay, I can understand not using third party add-ons on it, whatever, but Kodi Kodi themselves always talk about the fact that it's not made for that. It's made for your own personal library. Well, I couldn't even access my own personal library. So I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And I just took it right off my Xbox.
Yeah.
I'm awful tempted to just start telling guys maybe you should just try Extance and Covenant on it. It works great.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, everybody's saying Placenta's working.
Yeah. You know what? They need to throw Mashup on there and NaviX.
Oh, Navi, please. Oh, I miss Navi.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, no, that was.
You
Oh,
miss Navi? I never liked NaviX. That was
really?
I found it find out like I had trouble finding anything good and playable in it. It was full of no offense to people that were in it, but it was like a bunch of junk. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I didn't know my way around well enough. I just didn't like it.
It was a whole pile of playlists, and you're a playlister. I mean, well, you've had experience at it.
I get that. It's just I don't know. It was hard to find anything good.
Yeah, I hear
It
you.
might have been maybe it was good for live. I don't know.
Yeah. Holy crap, Lamo. Yep, you're at $185 so far, Blamo.
Wow, I appreciate that.
Wow, and that's not including the stuff from because the super chat yet. It's either just to let you know. You
Okay,
guys are
just on another note, sorry, I just
yeah.
saw, I must admit, I put Kodi on my daughter's Xbox and it's working fine, Paula said. Maybe it is now, Paula. I know what happened was when I first jumped on it, it was still an alpha. I think it's still an alpha now. But it was so bad, Kodi pulled it. And then they re released another one. Now, maybe that one's better. But to be honest, I'm not touching it again until it goes into RC.
Yeah.
No, so just to let you know that I'll tell you, Blue. This is the experience that we had. So when they re-released it back out again on the alpha, the version that was that one actually wasn't bad. Most of the add-ons, including the jet add-ons, are working.
Oh, okay.
And then a month ago, yo, thank you, Mass. Holy crap, buddy. Then about a month ago, they did something else, and now suddenly, like, okay, so the Aftermath Wizard stopped working. Every time you go to click on a build in there, it'll say zip or zip files, no URL or anything like that. That started screwing up. Many of the Gen template add-ons are not working. I know I've tested that personally with one of them, and like it works on an Android box with 6.0 on it. But when I went over to the Xbox One and tried it, like nothing worked in there. So
Yeah.
and here's the other thing, like actually the Android 6 box that I had Kodi 18 on the Android box, right? So and they were both the same version, supposedly the same nightly build, but the Xbox One wouldn't work.
Yeah. Well, I think didn't Microsoft have something to do with that though? Wasn't there sort of a I want to say I didn't like. I mean, I know Kodi wrote it, but I think Microsoft has a little something to say about it because of the Xbox integration, and they were blaming Microsoft a bit for the issues that they're having. Or did I dream that?
I'm not sure.
I think I read that a long time ago, like back when I first got it, that Kodi said that
Yeah,
it
I
had
read
something to
that
do
too.
with Microsoft.
Wow.
But you know what? I'm just thrilled because Tantrum just grabbed a gen the other day and whipped himself up one. And if anybody can help get us 18 ready, it'll be him.
True. Ryan, I'm not sure what you're talking about. The auto update fails. For which part, buddy?
Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, no, I think the question is directed for me, and he's probably because he uses my build. So, um, Ryan is a friend of mine, and he lives where I live. Although he travels all over the place, but he has personally come to my house and dropped off money to donate out back to the public. He's out there because he knows that I'm about giving back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So him and I I support him because of that. Like, so if there's anything going on, he knows he can call me. So I don't know if you're still in Toronto or are you home yet, Ryan? Just to let you know. He's amazing. He loves the community. He's 100. I mean, he's not active like you guys or us, or like, more into there. He's a way behind the scenes kind of guy, and just appreciates everything that you and I and Blamo, everybody does. So, and that's his way he gives back, eh? So,
I just want to answer that. Geoffrey, he says it says unknown plugin in Wraith or whatever. That would be an outdated version of Placenta then.
yep. You need to update, but what's the new version? 1.2 or 1.1.20? Is it 2.0? I think it's 2.0, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I know I always putting it up in the repo. It's the funny part is like, okay, you do it, then you give it to me. I update it to the repo, fix it all up, and of course, I have to play with all the numbers through that, right? And then, 20 minutes later, I'm like, totally forgot. What version was that again?
Yeah.
Blue. Alzheimer's is settling in. I agree with you, Digital. Just uninstall the repo, reinstall it. That should really help you, by the way. Yeah, just catching you back up on questions here.
I got a question.
Yeah.
There's with the super favorites. I know in my builds I used to have a hell of a time with super favorites until I discovered if you got the version from Nan, it seemed to fix everything. And now that Nan's gone, for example, when you install Wraith and Chappa I, it installs super favorites again, but it's the same old version from the Kodi repo. Is that version from Nan existing anywhere else now?
I don't know.
Nan
didn't have super favorites though. Super favorites was another dev. I think Nan just mirrored it. Did they not?
I don't know. It was definitely a different version, and it fixed everything.
Someone told me this morning that the version they had was .48, and the one Kodi had was below that. So maybe I'll get them to send me that version, and I'll add that to the repo.
That'd be awesome. See if I can fix
stuff.
Yeah, Blamo and I have been talking about that, TK. Just the truth is that when you're installing Wraith, sometimes it fails because the super favorites is not coming in either. So if we put it directly into his repo and we get a better version of it, that should solve a lot of problems.
You bet. Yeah, super favorites is pretty cool if it works, but it can be so damn glitchy sometimes. It's I quit using it for a while, but I'd like to use it if it can be stable.
Hey, yeah. Justin just answered our question there.
Yep.
For super favorite.
I don't know, Justin. If you talk to Blamo in any of the chats, well, if you know what, you send. If you can download that, send that to him. That would be awesome. Just to let you know, bud. Yeah. If I've missed any questions, guys, I'm sorry. Just to let you know. Ask me again. I'm trying hard to keep an eye on that, and there's a couple other things, and between that and everybody else that keeps donating. And by the way, thank you, Masters. Masters, you probably didn't see that, Blamo, but he donated 30 to you, but he also donated 30 to me too. So, wow, buddy, that was so appreciated. Just to let you know.
I appreciate that, guys.
Yeah. Whoa, there's the man.
There he is.
Well, just to let you know, Tantrum, we're having a Blamo Love Fest day.
Well, sorry I'm late. I was on a Hangouts with Puck and Digital till about 6 or 6:30 this morning.
Yeah. Talk to me about that.
Are
you becoming a Hangouts junkie?
Well, no, Digital was wanting some help on stuff, so I told him, here, jump on Hangouts, and that was at 12 o'clock. And, yeah, I just went from there. Nice thing is, he watched me finish my next add-on.
You got a new one out?
Will be today, and this one is I sent it to Blammo and a few others to test out before I went to bed. But yeah, it's a horror themed add-on.
Good. I think actually, well, I know that Fright Night's still around too, isn't it? But I've
Nope.
no, that's gone too.
Yeah, that's why I've got 3 new add-ons coming actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at some of your graphics and your icons for it, looking pretty wicked in that department anyway.
Yeah, it's because they're gone. You know, they've been moved around. They've gone from add-on to add-on to add-on, and they're in my builds. So I decided, you know what? I don't want to keep adding stuff. So I forked Amore, Fright Night, and Tempest Reborn, and put my twist on them.
Oh wow. So all you guys out there, you hear that? Tantrum's got some stuff. Keep an eye on it. You said one is released today. That was the Fright Night version, right?
Yep. And here's the thing, guys. It is a gin, but everybody that's tried it out or seen me using it can attest to it. This doesn't run like any gin you've seen.
No. No, you fine tuned it like it was supposed to be. That's
Yep.
what Mid wanted all along. He wanted it as a base. It wasn't supposed to be the end all be all. It was supposed to be a starting point for people.
Yep. And Griffin did the same changes to it, his that I did to mine. And he made a comment this morning. He said, "Jesus, this is fast as fuck."
I know. I want it actually. Can I have it too?
Well, all I did was all the XMLs are local in the add-on because you know it's not going to be changed up a lot.
That's true too.
So I put them in the add-on, and guys, when I say they're in the add-on, there's all the years, and then plus, this is the great thing. This ain't just Fright Night, guys. This has 45 XMLs. So there's like 42 different horror lists in this add-on.
Yeah, I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
What did you do with the artwork?
This is a great thing. For the menus, I made my own. For the main
Okay.
menu. All right.
Yeah, I have that, but I have like 125 icons for my main menus.
Well,
Hey, what can I say? Mine is very pretty.
the artwork is inside of it. So
Okay.
the artwork's there. And the like I said, there's 45 XMLs in this add-on. That gives you an idea of how many playlists there are inside this add-on.
Yep.
And but they're not lists. So if they go away, you're still going to have them because they're all inside the XMLs. It's all local.
Gotcha.
So you know it's kind of massive when it comes to the XML collection on it, which is different than the other gens because if you got 237 movies in a list, you know it's got to pull them down, it's got to download them from Tract or the Movie DB or wherever you got them. This one doesn't because all them 200 whatever movies are in the XML.
So it's like old school.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of massive.
Yeah, but you know, you've got the
But
time right
faster,
now.
it's worth it. It's worth it for the speed, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, but you know me, I wrote rippers.
Like to tweak.
Yeah, and I wrote rippers. I didn't hand do the XMLs.
Yeah, that's got to be probably the number one complaint about the gen add-ons is
Yeah.
just the amount of time it takes to load all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps quite a bit if you turn off the metadata,
But even then,
change
once it
that
was
and
loaded once, it was fine. But yeah, it is a little slow loading them because it's pulling from elsewhere.
Yeah. Mine runs just as fast as Placenta or Death
Nice.
Streams. And it's just, thinking outside the box. I mean, when you're doing any add-on, guys.
Yeah.
And I've got to do some videos because I've written some scrapers that they're not for Kodi. They're just scrapers. It's a Python script. You run it on your computer. It hits a website or a file saved on your computer and generates other files based on what it finds. And basically, you can create that to help build your Gen XMLs, and that's what I did.
Hey. It just impresses me that, I love your passion for what you do. I'm just letting you know that, Tantrum.
This one was because I'm lazy and I'm just tired of my build getting broke every time I turn around.
Oh, I'm hearing you. You want I'm seriously thinking about my M&T build just being strictly placenta. Sorry, Blamo. I know you got other stuff in there, but I'll be honest with you. Even my ultra build, like my fitness section, my kids section, my music section, my main menu is all placenta now because of the stuff that you've added in there.
Well, and the sad part is the fitness, all that was just other add-ons I had that I'm like, I'm going to put them in here, to get them out there. But I didn't want to go all in one either.
No.
I don't like all in ones. I know Blamo doesn't either. So I put just enough in there to make it ours.
Right.
And stopped.
Yeah, but the nice thing about it that you in the settings you made it so that they can turn off those other stuff that they don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. And it didn't impact the speed of the add-on.
No, not at all. Still amazing. I like that whole thing. So what else have you been up to? Oh, just let me pause for a second, Tantrum. I'm letting, since this is live, I don't know how much you've caught on here so far. We're having a Blamo Love Fest, and I'm letting you know that as of right now, he has $245 in donations.
Hell yeah, Blamo.
Hell yeah.
That is in the PayPal donation. So you guys out there, if he's feeling the love, he is, and he's gonna get most of that because it's PayPal and not Super Chat. So, and again, guys, you're gonna see that below the Tantrum screen there, the streamlabs.com/Teverz. If you want to give to Blamo and you haven't been in the show yet, that is the way to do that. You guys are hearing me how much he's getting. You know he's gonna get it. Besides that, I'm afraid of him when he hasn't had his coffee, so I have to get it to him.
Hey,
But
it's been a strange past few weeks. Is all I got to say.
there you go.
But yeah, it's much appreciated, guys. Regardless, I mean, it's not necessary.
No. I'm saying for you though, but like how have you been? I know things have been a little bit roller coaster lately for you. So I mean,
oh, it's been mentally challenging. Let's put it that way.
oh well, now wait a minute. Does that have to do with age or?
Well, it has to do with being unemployed for 10 months. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, kicks in the ass.
I heard you're working again though.
Yep. Get my first paycheck April 10th.
Hey, money's money. Might be a little bit longer than you want it to be, but still good though. I mean, way to go. Good for you, bud.
It's work. That's the way I look at it.
I cannot see play buttons in upper. Okay. I just installed Terrarium TV and mouse toggle on Fire Stick and cannot see play buttons in the upper right. Just two menu icons.
Sounds to me like the zoom is set on your TV too to zoom in.
Yeah, that sounds like a
And
really good point. Yeah.
and that's a TV setting. So using your TV remote, make sure that your video setting for the TV is not set for zoom or um, another setting like that for the screen mode. It's not, like I said, it's your TV. It's not your Fire Stick. It's not Terrarium or anything. You want to go into the menu of your TV and go through your settings and make sure that your screen size and all set correctly.
David, just to answer your quick question, the stream account. This is Steam Labs that was on there. I don't know why it's not going through for you. Yeah, you can donate here in the super chat. Just make sure that you put a message down below that it's for Blamo, so I know. Appreciate that. But remember, guys, if you're going to do the super chat, that he's only going to get 70% of whatever you give. Just to let you know.
What's up, everybody?
Yay, Roadhouse Jones. What heck? No, wait a minute. I got to mute him. Never mind. Hang on. I'll be right back. Hey, bud. How's your day?
Oh, good. Just been running around back and forth. So sorry. I just saw your message on Hangouts. I'm like, oh my god.
Hey, don't feel bad. I just joined about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he's the co-host.
I ain't even had coffee yet. I mean,
Oh, I had 3 cups of coffee. It was a long night.
Wow.
Hey, people don't know, but I'm a big, me and the missus are big, couponers and all when we got the money to do it. And Friday night, I'm sorry, when I got off work, I stopped by Kroger because Saturday they had this big thing going. You get 5 things of sugar for 99 cents each. 20 pounds worth of sugar. And then 5 of the containers of coffee, $3.99 each. And if you don't drink coffee, guys, it's normally $7.99.
I don't drink coffee, so yeah.
Yeah, or at least here it is. So it's normally $8. I got them for 4. So I got basically about almost 10 pounds of coffee and 20 pounds of sugar for like $24.
Wow.
I was excited.
Yeah, I would be too.
Tantrum, I'm going to pause you. I'm just going to let you know that Masters donated $30 just to you. Canadian.
Ooh, thank you. Much, much appreciated.
And Voltage donated $50 American to Team Afterbirth. And PP65 donated $15 for Blamo. Just to let you know. That's all Canadian funds, guys.
Awesome, guys. Much, much appreciated.
And I'm going to say thank you guys for putting that down there, what it is, like, and who it was for. That greatly appreciated from me because it really does help me to sort that out, where goes what, And there's another, and David added on the extra 30 for you, by the way, Blamo. Have you seen that in the chat?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yay. Again, guys, this is my promise to you. I'm trying to keep up with the numbers here. The super chats are a little bit difficult. I will have a total at the end, so that you guys out there will know who's going to get what and where and how. And I'm not being fake about this. They will get it. Blamo will be more than glad to tell you that he beat the crap out of me because I forgot. But they will get it. I do promise it, guys. So...
Hey, tell you what, let's do something a little bit different. Click on me and hang out so it stays on me real quick here for a moment.
Yeah, I'm bringing it over. Got it.
All right. I am, because, I ain't done enough of it lately. Do a screen share real quick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well,
Put a, hey, wait a minute. Just make me a promise that you're not showing any gorilla porn.
No, not yet.
That's just for me and Teverz.
Yeah.
That'll be later.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's for the after show. Well, guys, here's the 3 add-ons. We still got to finish up artwork for these 2. But here's the the baby that'll be coming out by end of today.
Yay!
This one is Trepidation, the fork of Fright Night.
So there's 17 on this list.
Yep, and there's the years. So this is the part that is Fright Night. Literally just, where it's all the years.
Yeah.
Going all the way down and 1980s down there at the bottom.
And what about the really good half-naked 1970 horror films?
Yeah, well, that would be under probably some of these add-ons or some of these lists.
Could be. I see that there's no search function in here, though.
No. And I did that to make you look.
Oh, I looked. Put your clothes back on.
That's right. These are, they're all kind of, themed as far as the names for the list, of course. Slasher movies, asylum, mental institution style movies, cabin fever, it's cabin in the woods type movies. This one here is the hidden gems, the ones that aren't very well known, but are actually really good horror movies. Redneck horror movies.
Is that an insinuation of where you live, or
Well, that was a term back home.
Yeah.
So I had to use it there. Haunted house movies, creepy stalker type movies.
The good stuff.
Yeah. Then there's even a Korean horror section.
Oh my gosh, they got some good stuff.
Yeah. So, of course, Christmas themed. I love that icon, by the way.
How long have you been working on this, by the way?
I started it yesterday.
Well, you were bored.
Like I said, we was in Hangouts for 6 hours while I worked on it. So, Seeds of Evil, that's all kids. Like, for example, Children of the Corn.
Oh, I love that series, yeah.
Then, of course, based on a true story, and ones that revolve around winter but aren't necessarily Christmas themed. I mean, like in the Seeds of Evil, there's 86 movies in it alone. So, it's there was really, really great lists put in this.
Wow.
Diamonds in the Rough. There's some of these that's got like almost 300 or something like that. Now here's over 100. And like I said, these are the Diamonds in the Rough menu is the ones that are less known but actually really good horror movies. So probably a lot of cult classic type. This one here just kills me on the title, Mermaid Chronicles. So you might have some flashing tits in this one. You never know.
There you go. Now this is all going to be in your repo, right?
Yeah. This is all to Tantrum. Like I said, these are ones that I just got tired of vanishing.
So,
and
I was gonna say, you guys out there, if you're liking what you're seeing here and you want to know, you're gonna have to keep an eye on his YouTube channel. He'll have the links for his build in there. I mean, sorry, yeah, they'll have the links to his repo in there, and of course, he's gonna make a video about the stuff he releases. So, and his link for this channel is down below, guys. Although I could probably post it on here for you too at the same time.
Yep, and the other thing, like the Lover's Forte, like I said, I did do a moray. But I also added Lifetime Movie Network, and I'm probably going to add some more to this one before I release it. Because we found some really good resources for movie lists. And
if you want, I can help you with that.
Well, we actually found someone that has 200. This guy is awesome. 200, and I may end up throwing a link to his list on my videos. 286 movie lists on IMDb. And he's been building these movie lists ever since like 2015 or 16. And he's still doing them.
You're talking about all love lists?
No, these are just in general.
Okay.
I mean, everything from movies about mental disorders to, you know, a lot of the horror ones you've seen on the other list. He's
Okay, well,
got everything.
I'm talking about this one for you specifically.
Okay, but I'm gonna include probably pull some from it because I know he's probably got a ton of them. And now these here will pull back basically the same results as Networks and Placenta, because I set it to use TV Maze in the gen. So it's going to pull back the same results. So if you're used to using Networks and Placenta, you'll see some similar stuff in this one. And now since it pulls these all from online, these take just a little bit longer, but as you can see, still not long at all to pull them in. But yeah, it's just these here also just kind of showcase what gen can do if it's configured right. If you step outside the box and look into the configuration of it. And as being forked in the description of all these add-ons, it does call out that they are a fork and of which add-on for the original devs. Original dev, because these are all A-Train originals. And in this one, I even left in A-Train's picks. Where she went in and picked her own for Tempest Reborn. And, you know, so it gives a shout out to her original add-on in each of them. So, but these will be showing up in my builds, but before that, they'll be showing up in the repo. I know Trepidation, long as everything's working in it, will show up today. The other one's probably over the next few days as the artwork and everything's finished for them. So there you got it, guys.
Good stuff, man.
Rojas, there's a question in here. Yeah, that does look good, by the way. Tantrum, thanks for sharing that, eh? I did post your channel up there. There's a question here from David that you might know the answer better than I do. It's kind of weird.
What is it? Let me see.
On your main menu bar, 3 or 5 sections, they wander around the bar before they settle down. And then you click on the sub-menu, for instance, and select a file. You have to chase it to settle it. And like, is that a wandering bar? Like, you know, is it going across without? And if that's the case, I'm wondering maybe it's this box or something. Have you experienced something like that? For me, myself, Dave, just to let you know, I'm not 100% sure what you mean. So maybe a little bit more detail on that. But I will keep an eye out for you to answer that, just to let you know that.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused with that question too.
Yep.
Or if you get a chance, David, if you can record it with your cell phone and shoot it to us via email too, we could try to help that way.
Oh
Yeah.
For sure.
Or if you're in one of the chats, or if you're on Kodiverse, you put it in there. I got your email, but I don't know if I do, but everybody knows mine. I'll post it in here and find the answer between one of us out here. We'll find it. But now I'm gonna get a whole pile of mass emails from people. Hey, I feel the love. Don't worry. Okay, so there's my email if you want to mail it to Dave. Morning, Reaper. Yay, just to let you know, Reaper's on my list eventually for a builder showcase, by the way. Oh no.
Oh, and just a heads up, I got a 4th add-on coming this week.
Slow down, man. Let me get at least my one out.
Well, this is all stuff that was already pre-existing. It's just getting it together. This other one, it's just something for my builds. But obviously it's going to be in the repo, so it's going to be available to people. In this one, I have to give, aside from the artwork that I may do for it if I do artwork, um, the full credits to Solus, because it's using a list he put together for box sets.
Wow.
So, it's I'm doing it because there's not many out there, and I wanted a good box set list in my build that's by itself that
Right.
stands out. So I figured that's the easiest way to do it. But it's going to be in the repo, not just the build. So that one will be out there as well.
Yay. Soon I'm going to call you Blamo number 2. You have no life. Do you spend time with your wife?
Yes. We did yesterday, and cleaned up even down in the basement some where we never have finished unpacking and stuff where we moved. And probably do some more of that today, later in the afternoon.
Just let you know, David, if email me, tell me who you are in your email, and then I'll have your email. If you want me to keep trying to find emails on my list, crap, buddy, my list is huge. And, you guys have a name here in YouTube, but your email has a different name, so I don't know half the time who's who. So just email me. I'm good. Hey, and for you guys that are still joining us today, if you haven't seen, this is the Blamo Love Fest, and seems what this is the Blamo and Tantrum Love Fest, which you guys, and to let you know, so that's Team Afterbirth, those 2 dudes there. These are the guys that have put together many add-ons separately, but especially, Placenta, the work of the 2 of them, they've done a lot for it. And the Love Fest today is if you want to donate to them, if you want to give back to them, that's what we're doing today. You're going to see it on the screen where it says streamlabs.com /Teverz. That is the better way to, donate if you want to donate, because truthfully that goes straight to my PayPal account. If you want to do something like that, just make sure that you leave a message, for the love of Blamo, or for Tantrum. Let me know what you want it for. If you want it for the Team Afterbirth, I'll split it up for them. But put it in there. If you don't want to do it that way, you can use the Super Chat too. But to let you know, Super Chat takes 30% away. All right, sorry about that. I had to go on the rant about. I'm really enjoying the show today. And these guys out here are absolutely amazing me for the love that they're feeling for, you two, That we're getting this much closer to the stripper pole.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I think we gave up on the midgets though.
Oh. No, we just got to get Urban Kings. He'll get the midgets.
Good point. You want me? I will give you that link, by the way, again, just to Reaper. Oh, give me a second. I gotta pull it up. Bingo. Got it. There it is, buddy. Just remember, you put in a note where you want it to go. Other than that, no, Dixon. He just needs the stripper pole. It's for himself. He doesn't have a thing for strippers. He just wants to do his own stripping, and
Right.
He's wanting it for exercise.
Hey, Yo-Yo in the house. Yay, she's in the house.
What's up, Yo-Yo?
Hey.
Oh.
Can you guys hear me pretty good? Do I sound kind of far?
No, I'm fine. Did he say something? I could barely hear him. No.
I finally got my second monitor all set up, and I moved my desktop to the top of my desk, so I had to move some couple things around, and my sound when I was recording, it was awful. So I'm like still adjusting things here.
Yay. No, you sound fine though.
Awesome. Cool.
It's okay. Everybody in the room sounds fine. Although I have to admit, Blue's been quiet for a little while, and that's a really. I'm going to say at this moment, Blue has the best voice of all the females in the channels that ever. Because she just unmuted, and I'm afraid to,
I was waiting on you to stop talking. I was gonna say you just screwed up. She unmuted.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Yeah. Now you're going to be missed.
I was hoping for the insert foot in mouth here part.
No, I've been married for a lot. Trust me, I rarely get the hoof and mouth problem. I do on occasion. Oh, Tantrum, just to let you know, BM Tech just donated 20 Canadian to you, buddy.
Much appreciated, sir. Much appreciated.
Yeah, every little count helps. They want to work for you done. He just said that's for your Tantrum TV new add-ons.
Nice.
Well, and I bought a headset the other day, so I'm using the mic at the moment, but I got a headset so I can actually do lives again and myself and not have to worry about the freaking feedback.
Is Blue making a sandwich? Between her and Kara, who's like the best sandwich person? I don't know because I haven't experienced it.
If you remember, Kara said if we come there to broadcast a live from there, she'll make us sandwiches.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Oh, that's on the goal for this. Sometime in the next year. That's right.
Oh yeah. That's definitely a goal.
So just to let you know, Kara, I know Kara's in the hospital, by the way. We're sending out our love to you, girl. Hopefully you get better. But if you're still listening, us guys are determined to get over there. And no, it's not because you're so sexy or because you're a redhead or because you have an amazing Scottish accent. It's just because you're Kara.
I'm on pins and needles at the moment because Thursday night, my daughter, I have a stepdaughter, stepson with the missus. Then I have my daughters. My oldest daughter is pregnant with my first grandchild on my side, and she went in the hospital Thursday night. Just typical. It's her first. There's going to be some things with her blood pressure and different things, as she gets close. Her due date is April 4th.
Right.
And so she went in, they were kind of worried about her, something with her liver enzymes, and her blood pressure was up. Well, she's back home. She's fine. But she has started to dilate. So she's about 2 centimeters. So the times are coming. And she's definitely her father's daughter, because she was always growing up. I mean, even when she was a teenager, she'd get on the couch when we'd be watching a movie and either lay on my lap or even to actually try to sit on my lap. Daddy's girl to the extreme, and big into writing poetry, anime, the Japanese culture, online gaming, stuff like that. And she's having a boy. So we still don't have another granddaughter. So this will be grandchild number 6 and still only one granddaughter.
No.
But she's naming him Dorian after Dorian Gray.
Oh, I like that name. I always like that name. Just a heads up for you and Blamo again. Don Al gave $20 to Tantrum and $20 to Blamo and $10 to me, buddy. Thank you for that too.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Oh, you guys should know this. So you guys know that I'm using Streamlabs version of OBS, and I love it. I like it better than straight OBS. But there's a function in here that I get to play close to the end that says credits. It's going to actually
Ooh.
bring up the screen all the people that have subscribed, all the people that have donated. It will come up and go across. I'm looking so forward to the end of the show of running that. So
Awesome.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I get.
I almost have to wait for just a moment because I have to get coffee.
Oh. Well, here's my problem. I started off cooking this morning because I'm in a huge cooking mood. My favorite sausage is I like chorizo. I love chorizo sausages, right?
Uh-huh.
But what I like to do with them is I like to put some barbecue sauce on them, and then I like to wrap bacon around them, and then I like to put them into the oven on like 250 degrees and just do that slow bake in there. Like
Oh,
I
are those them little small mini sausages?
no, this is a full size.
Oh, okay.
Oh, trust me, buddy, I got buns. But let me get to the story. So it went into the oven, and normally it would take 45 minutes, and all that's going through my head is, well, I'll be able to eat one of these sausages before the live show. But for some strange reason, the sausages took longer, and I took them out of the oven and looked at the clock, and it's like, oh crap, it's 11:45. So, so I'm sitting here in my office, and all that's going through my head right now is on my stove is all of those chorizo sausages that I baked, and I am starving for one of those right now. So, and while they were baking, I pulled out the sausage buns and I put butter and garlic on them, and so all the buns are all garlic buns and ready to go. And yeah, so go and do whatever you want to do, Tantrum. While I starve in here, I'm good with that.
Well, that's fine. Once I get back, you can go grab you a plate.
Oh.
No, I tell you what, if they've got them up there where you're at, those little mini sausages that are like an inch and a half, 2 inches long,
Mhm.
um, get those and you cut bacon in half, cut strips of bacon in half. You wrap them around that. You don't have to, but you can stick a toothpick through them
Right.
to help hold the bacon on there if you want. And then you sprinkle. You put them on your pan that you're going to bake them in. Recommend glass. And then you sprinkle brown sugar over top of them,
Right.
and then cook those. We usually do those on holidays.
Well, that's just now you just tempted me.
Oh, they're nice, man. It's a great finger food for get-togethers.
That's that. I'm sorry, but that sounded absolutely amazing. Just to let you know. Oh,
I'll be right back once I have coffee, so my head don't explode.
okay. We'll be here. Shout out, Dave. Thank you very much for that, buddy. I feel the love. I appreciate you so much for that. Gosh. And somebody called me a smooth talker. What are you talking about? I'm a smooth talker when it comes to my wife only because I'm afraid of sleeping with one eye open. So, oh, although, yeah, it's a chorizo. It's a Spanish style sausage, Eugene. Just to let you know.
Yeah, it's super good.
Yeah. I'm assuming that oh yeah, you were wondering. So that was $17 of poundage, and I don't know what the conversion rate. But I like I said, Dave, appreciate it. That's good. And I will get back to you. You got to give me time during the show. I am not checking anything. Oh, and that was yours, Repo? Oh, buddy, trust me. Everybody said thank you for that. Oh, somebody's in the background on there.
Huh?
So, what are you up to, Ross?
Uh,
What are you doing?
finishing up my add-on finally.
And how long has that been in the process?
Well, I started putting some of it together on Thursday, and I had it up and running Thursday for I did my live show, so I gave everybody a sneak peek on that. And then on Friday it was just busy trying to catch up with like videos and stuff.
No.
I accidentally deleted my folder that had all the videos and everything that I was gonna do for the rest of the month. So that was fun trying to figure all that out and redo it. Um, so technically, I would say Thursday I did a lot of the work. And this morning, so we could say like maybe a day and a half.
Right.
and it should be out today. So I'm just wrapping up a couple final touches on it, but yeah, it's gonna be ready to go.
And that one's going to be on your channel too, right?
I'll probably yeah, I'll do the review on it. I'm still Blammo was telling me I could put it in his repo.
Oh.
Yep.
So I was gonna see if I could give it to either you or Tantrum to throw it up there.
Oh, yeah, just
I repo.
give it to Blamo. He'll just send it over to me.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's it called, Ross?
Mad Chops.
Nice.
Cool.
Mad Chops. You guys, if you guys want to see, I can give you guys
Yeah.
another.
You want to do a screen share?
Sure.
Okay, the screen is yours, buddy. Why you bring that up? So Eugene, just to let you know, I love chorizos and eggs. That's actually how I got into the chorizo sausage. There was a local restaurant that used to do like a hash with that in there. Wow, infinity. That's row house to the infinity and beyond.
Let me move some stuff around here. All right.
Bringing up the Kodi. Mad Chops.
So there it is, Mad Chops. Did some pretty. I don't know. I'm kind of proud of myself for the artwork. I
Mhm.
did some stuff I haven't been able to figure out before. I'm getting pretty good at this Photoshop thing, so
It's actually it's intimidating, honestly. But the truth is, once you get used to it, it's not hard.
yeah, totally. So, got some cool concerts, crazy drum set players, insane guitar players, prodigies, women's spotlight, mad skills, BYOs, epic drum battles, mad chops, drum corps international, then indoor drumline, indoor color guard. Um, I'm wrapping up this section right now, cool concerts. I still haven't added the list in there yet, but just to give you like I was working on the women's spotlight earlier. It's pretty neat. Like some of the stuff that I've been putting together, some of these lists.
So are these music videos or just music or?
Some of them are either music videos. Some of them are just showing off. So like this one, for example, I'll play like a hot second here, and this is all coming directly from the tube. So as you can see there, it's Metallica. The drum set part is not an easy thing to do, and this girl just destroys it. So it's kind of like people that have like this insane talent.
I'm just looking. Isn't that clickbait though? Because she's doing it in like lingerie.
No, that's how she plays. That's her thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start another band now.
This is
I don't think you're gonna get the clicks that way, Teverz.
this is BYO's. One of the guys here, he's this guy's crazy. He went with like Travis Barker, did some shows. He does drumline stuff. Known this guy for a long time, and he's actually starting to explode right now within the music world. So, yeah, he's doing pretty good. So it's like these are how some of the lists are going to look like. But what he'll do is he'll grab some very very popular songs out there, and he'll get permission and just kind of mess with it. Like this one, that "Cash Me Outside" girl. He totally grabbed like the first couple seconds of that clip. Let me turn that down.
And since we're YouTubing it, it's perfectly fine to play these. Yep.
Let's say that again.
I said since it's YouTube stuff, we're good fine here.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Like some of this stuff. I've actually have a lot of people that have been that like I still teach music. I teach drum lines and stuff. So I've had a lot of people ask me, like, hey, there's never been anything for like drum corps or for like this type of audience. So I kind of thought about it for like a while, and then I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll start working on something like this. So there's the people that are looking forward to this specific add-on are just like they've been hugging me for the last week. I'm like, oh, come on, guys. It takes work.
But you know, like I said, I mean, we do have some people that are, you know, that are newbies that are starting to come up more and appreciate the work you do. But most people out there don't know this. So I mean, I'm glad you shared that with us.
Yeah, for sure. And it's gonna I'm gonna have my contact information there when we get to the, well, at the top it says like updates and stuff like that. If anybody has requests for something very specific in there, I'm gonna go ahead and take them. And the one thing I ask for, like right now I'm still working on this concert list. If somebody says like, hey, I found a better concert video, a full concert of this one, you know, like use this one instead of the one that you got. What I'll do is like send me that link so that way I could compare the two, and if it is better, I'll swap it out.
Okay, so people know that. Yay! So keep an eye out on that, guys. It was nice he got to showcase it a little bit here for you. But if you keep an eye on his YouTube channel, and if he wants to post his YouTube channel, it'll beat me to me getting to it. But keep an eye on that.
Yeah, for sure. It is work, and actually I want to give up big ups to Tantrum for he made some how-to videos that I've been following, and you know it's not a gen template. I know there's so many gen templates out there. I didn't want to do a gen template. No offense to them at all. I just think there's a grip ton of them, and I wanted to learn how it was done beforehand. You know.
Yeah.
So you know, it got me in there. It got my fingers in the code and Python and some of the XML files, the text files. So that's how I learn. You know, just to watch how they do it, mess with it, and I break it, I fix it again.
Uh-oh. So I heard the magic word text files. That means you use my backbone.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Awesome to hear that there's another one out there besides my add-ons that are using it.
Yep. Did you literally just come back right now?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why you were showing the
Okay,
add-on
cool.
about 2 minutes ago.
Okay, cool. I've been dying to show you. I'm just like, dude, look.
Well, did you know the scripts that I released on GitHub for that add-on? Well, I don't know. I can't remember if I told you or not. I added a new repository on, not, this is just GitHub repository, not Kodi, for Python scripts and tools. And I've got some in there for Gen, and I've got some in there for my YouTube, the Tantrum YouTube template. And I've got to do a video on them. That's part of the reason Digital Me were on Hangouts last night, because he wanted to see how to use it. You go to a playlist page of anybody's channel on YouTube, and you scroll down and keep clicking load more until it's all loaded, all their playlists. And then you do the inspect, and you copy out the HTML for that page and put it in a text file and run this where this script can access it. You run this script, and it generates the file for, depending on which one you run, for my template or for a Gen template, for all those playlists, including fan art and thumbnail.
Huh. Yeah, I need to look at that.
Yeah, so if you, for example, if you got a channel that's got 150 playlists, you just load them up on that page. There's a trick you do it to where it saves them all the HTML with all of them in it to a text file. Run that script, and it generates the menu file for all of them.
Oh. Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, that could probably save you a ton of work, but
Probably. I was just thinking, I'm like, I think you might have mentioned, something that you're trying to figure something out, how to do something, and then you're just like, oh my gosh, I just did it.
yeah, and I did one for Gen to where you could do the same thing to make a Gen XML for all the playlists that are in that file as well. So that you could, the nice thing about it is, follow my how-to videos. You can, create that additional channel. I think I showed you how to do that.
Yeah.
And you create the additional channel, you build all your playlists out on it, and then you can use that to save your playlist to the XMLs. So once again, it would load faster. because you could put them all in XMLs or the text files like for my add-on locally. Which actually I need to do an upgrade on my template system. I want to add a local file option to it to help speed it up. So, but yeah, I mean, I've been doing scripts like that lately. I've got I did one for digital, so I'll release it for Hip Hop Golden Age or something like that. It's a website to pull all the artists off it and generate gen files for them.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going to be doing a video on that one as a how to, you know, yes, it's going to revolve around that site, but it's going to be to show people how to use Python on their computer, not for Kodi, but to help generate files for their gen add-ons, for you know, whatever add-on that they're using that uses template files, and how to adjust them to generate those files automatically so they can have that data locally to help speed up their add-ons and make them better.
Nice. And I think that's the key, like what you just said, just to help speed up, because there's so many add-ons out there that are just, you click on, you know, you just click to open it, just to look at the main menu, and it could just be like, you know, movies, TV shows, sports, kids, like something pretty basic, and it'll take forever to load up. I'm like, come on.
Yep.
We
Oh
haven't
yeah,
even clicked on movies to see what you have in there, you know?
yeah, and part of it is driven by, and this is something that it's a pet peeve of mine. It's a pet peeve of Blamo's that we discussed it back and forth recently, and it just aggravates the daylights out of us. It's everybody's trying to not share stuff lately. They're like, oh well, people's going to take my stuff. They're going to take. Well, you know what? Impersonation is the greatest form of flattery, and they're going to do it one way or another.
All right, so here's a question for you guys, by the way. Sorry, pausing you. Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead. No. Somebody had asked to add a queue for music tracks. Would that be fantastic? Is it possible?
Music tracks for my add-on?
Oh, a queue.
A music queue.
Yeah. I think Blamo already answered that though.
Yeah, you should be able to. And you should be able to go through, and if you're inside the playlist and stuff, depending on how you did your files, you know, the add-on should jump. Part of the time it's going to be inside the YouTube plugin, and be able to seamlessly go back and forth between his add-on and it. And you should be able to, anytime it's in the YouTube one, you can build a queue there for watch later and use something like that. That's outside of the usual stuff you can do to add stuff to a playlist.
I let you know, David, I like to use Django for my 50s and 60s music. I just play that. They have a list in there, which is an MP3 playlist.
Oh, 50s and oh man.
Yeah.
God. I'm not doing a music add-on anytime soon. Stop. And I'm not saying that to you, David. I'm saying that to myself.
No, that was a really good question. By the way, BM Tech buddy, love you. Thank you so much, buddy. He's actually donated quite a bit today too. Wow, he's given 20 to each of us.
Wow, BM Tech,
Wow.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I see the questions are sliding now. David, I'm going to give you a huge thumbs up today. You've given us more questions today than most other have. Not meaning you guys, the rest of you guys are bad out there or something. I get it, but I truthfully, is it, you know, you asking all this? Oh, it's Django, not Mango, by the way. Jango. I think MP3 Streams does the same thing too. Yep, and those are two music add-ons that you can find. If you can't find the link for it, Dave, you've got my email. Let me know. I'll find it for you.
Hey, just wanted to throw this out there too while we're on the subject of donations and stuff.
Mhm.
I've already pledged from here to the end of the month anything that I get in my PayPal, in my super chats, anywhere. It doesn't matter where I get it from. If I'm getting any kind of donations of any type of sort, I'm going to be forwarding it over to um, Team Afterbirth, so that way, whatever they need, they could cover that stuff. So just
Going
letting you
forward.
guys all know that.
Wow, man, I appreciate that.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
Yay.
he's sending them to me, and he sent me one after his that one show. And Blamo, that's where that 62 Canadian came from.
Oh yeah, wow,
Eh.
appreciate that.
Yeah, man, no problem. I was telling that on my live show, like whatever I get, I'm just want to forward it that way, and that's it. So I'm gonna do
Now,
that. I'm gonna do that for the whole month.
now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there something mentioned about you had a personal goal in mind and looking toward doing a giveaway?
Oh yeah. So if anybody does donate, what I have I'm starting this thing also here. If anybody does donate a minimum of $5, they have to make sure when they send it to either myself or Team Afterbirth or to Tantrum, Blamo, however you guys are sending it. If you guys hashtag my name, um, or just hashtag paying it forward, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all those names, everybody who's given together, and then I'm going to do a giveaway on my show. It's a device that Tantrum actually recommended, the TS something something number.
TX92.
There
Yeah,
we
the
go.
92 is nice, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the specs on this. I'm like, man, I need to get this and test it out. So whoever is, if you guys all donate, it's got to be a minimum of $5. You guys got to donate that way, that direction. If you guys continue to do that, I'll grab all the names and do the live show and give away that Android box.
Cool.
Get with me just in case. I don't know if I've got any. I'm actually getting ready to check. I haven't even opened my PayPal in, well, since I sent that to Blamo for you.
It's cool.
Just,
I
just
probably
run
won't do the
working.
giveaway until sometime in April anyway.
Yeah, and it's so. I mean, it's. Let's see here. You said you were telling to do that hashtag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either put my name, maybe not specific a hashtag, but something that I know that like hey, I'm paying it forward, or Rojas sent me, I don't know, something with my name, something paying it forward.
Doc,
And you know what? I'll even extend it. I'll do it for this last week of March and the first week of April, so that way it gives it. We can start spreading the word, and then whoever's donating, the way I see it is you're paying it forward for these guys to give us some excellent and quality work.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes you go there and you're trying to watch Tomb Raider when it just came out a day ago. It might not work right that second, but it will work eventually. And there's so much stuff here that works very well. I know some people sometimes get impatient with trying to find like a brand spanking new something, but the amount of work that they put together to get this stuff to you, um, there's that saying, like I keep saying, time is money, and these guys are not getting paid to do this. So um, I want to start that trend where it's just like, let's pay it forward, and by you guys doing that, I'm also going to pay it forward towards you guys, whoever's donating to that cause.
yeah.
And actually, I logged into PayPal. I didn't see anything extra. And then as I'm sitting here scrolling, I get an alert uh, from Graham, who and this is one for you, so I'll have to send it to you. Who just did through from your channel
Oh, cool.
directly to my PayPal. So, and it came up literally as I was sitting here scrolling. So, Graham, thank you, much appreciated. It was €10 that he donated. So,
Awesome.
There you go. So on our builder showcase on Thursday, Tantrum, the dog actually gave me a really good idea because I really don't like the idea of doing the real debrides anymore, because the truth is, if you buy those coupons, you actually spend more, and people have had problems with those things. And then the other thing I was talking about was, like, we talked about an NVIDIA Shield or doing things that way. But Dog came up with a really good idea, because I mean, I love the idea of giving back. Like, so everybody knows that I'll be doing a live show this week where I'm going to be, or at least a video that I'm giving Boom the $350 that I made for January, February. It's all going to that autism. But Dog came up with the idea that I should have a poll on my page, where people can choose what donation is going to go to what this month. And I think that's an amazing one. But Blamo's stripper pole was supposedly on that list too. So
Oh, you got to have the poll on there, the poll fund.
yeah, but I mean, I like that, because then the people out there are going to be able to choose where the money will go, like the vote wise, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, and that way I'm not turmoiling and trying to pull up my credit card or something and going to buy these debride accounts, or I can just donate it.
Oh, and here's a thought for you on that. But something to add to it, to the poll,
Mm-hmm.
and this would be, no one actually knows what it would be until it came time to do the donation. And that would be, there is a site out there. I'd have to find it. That is, excuse me, for it's something like GoFundMe, something like that type of site.
Yeah.
But it's for, it's all across like the U.S. I think they have them for some other countries and all too. It is a pay it forward type site that families post to that are having difficult times, be it with bills, be it with clothing for their children, things like that. And they post on there, they do a video. Like I said, it's similar to GoFundMe. And you could have an option for, find the site, have an option for that, and you choose a recent family in need on that site to be, if that's the one that's chosen through the poll, for the donation to go to.
Right. My only problem with that, I can see what you're saying by that. That's a good possibility too. I have to look into that a little bit more. But I mean, between my PayPal account and this, today, you want to know what today, totals are so far? I mean,
Sure.
it's got to be split up though. So far in Super Chat, we've got $129.37 Canadian. And on the tips donation part, it's $445.34 Canadian. That's just from today. Now, I'll have to go through and sort out, so I can't tell you who's getting what or what. I can tell you that Blamo's got a lot of it. You, Tantrum, have quite a bit of it. I'll sort it all out. And just let you guys, again, out there, the YouTube people, that Super Chat, I don't get paid that until the 27th of every month, so anything you donate, that doesn't come out till then. So, but if you guys donated to me and it works out in the balance into my PayPal, I'll just pay it forward to these guys already. So, and one more time, because we're getting closer to the end of the show, as you will still see on the screen on there a link to the streamlabs.com/Teverz. Even if this show is done, you can still donate to there at any point. I'm going to post it here just a second. Make sure, though, you put in the comment down below where you want it to go, whether it's the Team Afterbirth, whether it's the Tantrum, whether it's the Blamo, or me. But, I mean, where you want to go, I'll make sure they get it. This is our appreciation to these guys for what they give us. Going forward, show your love, please. Now that I got that, because I'm, Blue's back.
And David.
Oh goodness, Blue's back.
Yeah, David. Yeah, Dogmatics tutorials are just freaking awesome. He's done a lot of great ones, and it from the community. They're just so much appreciated. It's unreal. And I say that because you know, he does a lot of great stuff in him. He tries to cover everything he can. Um, and he's even set up, you know, the Telegram chat to answer questions based on, you know, that people have because of the videos when they start looking into doing things.
Yeah, I gotta thank him in the group. You know, he saves me a lot of typing. I can just I keep his how to make a build videos up in our files section, and I can just go grab the right episode and paste it into a comment rather than trying to explain to somebody how to do that in you know, in a posting type chat.
Yeah.
Well, there's and there's all little things. I mean, you know, don't watch just one channel. You know, try to get a collective of them because you're gonna learn different things. Um, you know, Dog takes a different approach than some others, and you know, others take different approaches than he does, and it's finding your niche and what works for you, but also getting the information. You know, my how to tutorials are just way out there. You know, completely different than most of the others, but I've got some that are similar. You know, Butcher's done videos on Kodi Portable, so have I, for example. Um, Matter of fact, I think there's a lot of them out there um, for that. But you know, definitely, you know, find the guys who do the how-to tutorials and just build you a big list of those channels. You'll definitely get all the right information. Believe it or not, it was, and I never can say his name right. Husham.
Husham?
Husham.
Husham. Okay. Believe it or not, his YouTube tutorial, that little add-on template that he did for, or that he has out there for YouTube, that's what got me going in add-ons. Believe it or not. You know, it was very basic, very simple, and that's turned into what it has for me today.
Oh my God! Don't ever say that again out loud.
Well, you know, that just
Teverz,
tells
can you cut that from the video, please?
that just kind of tells you, you know, that's where I started, and of course now I do my own. I have my own template that just destroys his. Just saying.
Well,
And-
as he was never a dev, he got that from somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I know.
So you're thinking him, but it's somebody else's
well,
work.
it was his video that got me going. The template, I think it had someone else's name in it and everything. He left that in it, but you know, go out there and find him. You know, as much as I don't like the guy, don't like the way, you know, he does things at a personal level. You know, that's what got me going. So, you know, that just tells you, you know,
Yep.
Go out there and look. You'll find what clicks for you and what gets you going, what motivates you. You know, and I'm not saying you have to like a person to learn something from a video. I dislike 99.9% of his content. But that one video or one set of videos led to where I'm at today. So
Cool.
that, and whose was it? Kodi, Kodiy.
Kodil?
Yeah. Their videos is where I got started doing builds with their wizard before Aftermath got big. So, you know, and I don't think they've done any recent videos, but and I will say this to you guys out there doing the builds and skinning, check theirs out because one of the guys in that group has a very heavily modified version of Nox Silvo that is just phenomenal.
Who was that again?
Kodi, Kodiy. They have one of the main guys in that group went through, and he has videos on it how he did it. Did a massive customization to Nox Silvo, completely changing out the layouts when you're looking at a movie, for example, inside an add-on. Completely changed the way it looks in there. He's got a 3-box setup in it with the trailer information and all accessible right there from the meta and everything. I mean, it's wicked.
Have you ever heard of Cool Wave?
No, I haven't.
He's the one that taught me skinning. He used to have classes, and he'd give you all the templates and everything, and then he'd walk you through it in a video.
Huh.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, see, that's what this guy did. He, he took his heavily customized and he made videos around it on how to do it. Wonder if, and I don't think I wonder if his channel is the one that had that. I can't remember if it did or not. I can't remember. They have a Facebook group too. That's out there for. Of course, I can tell you right now, guys, if you go to join that Facebook group for Kodi, expect it to take a week or two because them guys have lives and they don't check the requests daily. So it may take them a bit to add you if you go to join that group. And that's where they keep all the files, is in the Facebook group. They're not available from the video because they want you to join so that you can get help. That's why they do it that way.
Hey, well, we're talking about YouTube tutorials. I'll give a shout out to Rojas too on the Wrath and Chapai, the 3 that he's got out there. Any questions on those add-ons? I've been pointing people toward those videos. They help me set them up in mine.
Awesome, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, so on the note of giving a little bit of credit, I can tell you who actually inspired me to do the live, but then Blue might slap me for it because she's already tried to slap you, Tantrum.
Do what?
It was Husham that started me on the live. I used to watch his live like a year and a half ago, and I'm like, that's something I enjoy, and I'm like, I'm looking, I'd like to go in that direction myself. I mean, it's CS Coder that, him and I had a talk in like November, and he was like, buddy, do you know how many people out there have YouTube channels that are all about Kodi? And I'm like, yeah, it's huge. And he's like, you should find a niche for yourself. And I'm like, well, I like this part, but so yes, Blue, sorry, but it's Hashem that inspired me to do live.
So I didn't even know he did lives, but like I said, it was that one video or set of videos for me that got me. Of his.
You want to know how much time I spent on him, on his videos? In all honesty?
Yeah.
5 minutes. I can't do it. I tried. I can't do it.
See, it's with his, and I'll be honest, probably 80% of the ones I watched, it was all around that one script, but they were with the volume extremely low, if not muted.
He's so ridiculous. I can't do it. It's like, remember Curb Your Enthusiasm? Remember that TV show?
Yeah.
Funny as hell. The dude who basically was George from Seinfeld. Larry David. I could not watch it because it made me so uncomfortable because he, like shit's gonna go wrong, and watching him, I'm like, oh, don't do it. But that's what Hashem shows like for me. I can't do it.
Yeah. It's
had his kid sitting on his lap begging for money for medication.
Ooh.
I could choke him. I would.
See, I don't know anything about him other than those videos, and I watched one or two of the others. I'm like, no.
If I'm honest, guys, I think originally he was great.
Yep.
Like he was showing you stuff that wasn't out there yet. He was informative, and then it went like pretty much all the big guys do nowadays about drama, and it no longer really had to do with Kodi. It was all about making money.
Yeah, and the YouTube tutorial thing he did was old as dirt. I remember that, even when I looked at it.
Exactly.
And like I said, I watched some of the newer stuff, but after a couple of videos, I was like, no, this ain't a guy I can watch. They
start off with good intentions, and then once the money starts coming in, then they basically lose their souls, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Some of them, not all, but I understand.
All the big ones.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at my view of it. It's not necessarily quote unquote big ones. It's all the ones that do the same niche.
Well, Joe Nobody, Solo Man. Did Target have one? Hashem.
Yeah.
Like all the ones that have like 100,000 plus subscribers.
Yeah, and they all do the same thing.
They all do the same thing.
And there's a lot of others out there that aren't that big yet, but do the same thing. And you can tell
Yeah.
watching their content, their titles, things like that.
Yeah.
They're
All they're doing is
on that
watching
same
each
path.
other's videos and going, "Oh shit, new add-on!" And making the
Yeah.
exact same video with the exact same add-on.
Yeah, and I did, when I first got started, I did a few like that, but I met Blammo back in, it was around beginning of November when we were introduced to each other, when we both came to Looking Glass about the same time.
Yeah.
And that's when we got introduced to each other. And I was just starting out. I hadn't even done my fitness add-on yet. Kids Nation. Or no, I'd just done Kids Nation.
Yeah.
And I joined there in the hopes, of being able to learn. I hadn't even done my template yet. While I was part of Looking Glass, that's where I did my YouTube template and the videos for it. And that's really that and my YouTube plug-in search module that I made, which I don't even know if I did a video for it. I can't remember. That's all I did while I was there. The rest of it was talking with Blammo, learning some things from him, and going from there.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing on YouTubers because I mean I've had YouTube channels. I had one that was getting popular, and then I got a little nervous about it when shit hit the fan, and I closed the entire thing down and started up a new one. And I mean, there are a lot of good YouTubers out there. The problem is, majority of people follow the ones that aren't good anymore and that they shouldn't be following, and then they're getting wrong information, and then they're calling us liars, and it's like, okay, wait a minute. You can say that I don't know what I'm talking about, but I spoke to the dev directly. Did he? No, he didn't. He just made shit up.
Yeah, and my experience with him, when him and me started talking and everything, like I said, that's when I was first getting started, and so I think I did a few videos that were like the new add-ons and stuff, and it just bam immediately switched there into the niche that I'm in now, and basically just because the whole dev mentality kicked back in for me, because that's when I had been out of work at that point for going on 6 months, and we were already in a bad shape then. And
the thing is, it's all about your mindset about it. If you make a little bit of money you're happy, but you're not in it to make money. You have an actual job that you do to make money. You know what I mean?
Yep. And
they live off of that. So they live off of the chaos and the drama and Cody's closing and all this bullshit that's out there. And then they scare the crap out of people. And then the backlash hits all of us.
Oh, here it is. The next Kodi killer.
Yeah. I like that you guys make stuff that's informative. You know what I mean? And your attitude isn't, okay, how much money am I going to make off this video? Your attitude is, oh, I hope quite a few people learn from this. Yeah, that's the difference.
And you can tell when I'm making fun of those guys too, because I had one that actually said in the title, clickbait. And then I had one that, oh, is this the next Kodi killer or something like that? And of course, then at the end of the title, I said, that's up to you. And, the whole video was, hey, this is great. It's great as an option, but yet Cody's not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I'm tired of that stuff. I'm just tired of the lies. I'm tired of that crap. Yeah. You know what? If they started doing normal videos again and that weren't just based on how many clicks I can get because I'm lying about it, then I'd be fine with it. But
and I tell you what, sometimes though, some people take that niche, they take that and they run with it in a good way. And I say that because you really have to look at an
example.
Tariq. And I say him because if you watch his videos, he dives down into builds when he does his build review more than almost anybody I've seen.
Instead of just going, this is pretty.
Exactly. But what kills me about him, this is where I say he takes a niche and runs with it. 99% of every single YouTube video he does has the same beginning title. Best Kodi builds 2018. It's basically a series for him. They're all the same, and then at the end of it, he's got the name of the build. And if you look at his channel, it's almost hard to find one because where the title's so long. you don't really see some of them. You don't even see the name of the build.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's because he wants you to watch the entire thing.
exactly. But like I said, he took it and he ran with it in a good way because his videos are awesome. He really dives deep into them. He's the only person I've seen whose average build reviews are like 20, 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
And he really shows you everything about him, and I like that.
That was one thing about Dabs. That's the way he is too, though. He gets right into stuff. That's why his stuff's so long.
Oh yeah, and Tariq does that too, and I like that. So I have to give a shout out to him. He does have the corny, best Kodi builds of blah blah blah, but he took it and ran with it in a good way. And by that I mean, he made the content worth it.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just pausing. I'm actually talking to somebody on a text here who had popped into the channel, who's somebody really dear to me, that said hi, and I missed it, so I'm formally apologizing to. So Bumblebee, love you too, girl. And I didn't even notice, and she's not normally on YouTube or anything, and although her and I are talking about, so her and I are actually talking about doing a trip to Europe together.
Ooh.
Go have fun, explore, and she's talking about we should make a YouTube channel and vlog the entire trip.
Do it.
Oh,
And
there
you know
go.
what you should do? You should get in contact with people that are there and see if they
Yeah.
want to do a little Kodi meetup.
Oh, that too. But I just want to let you know, like her and we are tremendously into co-op and all that co-op stand for, and she got a shout out from the Co-op International when she told them about this possible trip. So now we have all these possibilities of visiting all these different co-ops in Europe, eh? So
Awesome.
that was just adding to the list. But you are a blue. I was thinking about shouting out, like I'm going to meet Griffin. I'm going to meet Kara.
Oh, good Lord, help ya.
And I have to go and see L80 because he's in Ireland, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward. We're going to be there for 3 months.
Holy crap.
Yeah, well, you're only allowed 90 days in the
Take me with you, Jesus.
Maybe. I'm just wondering, your man might miss you for 3 months.
What man?
Oh, don't even go there, girlfriend. Anyway, so
Stop talking about Blammo like that.
So we are getting close to the end of the show. You guys out there, we're coming up to our goodbyes. I do want to shout out Lady Deja Vu. Thank you very much for that donation. I'll head it in toward the afterbirth. I'm hoping that's where it's going. If not, I'll get all the numbers. You guys out there, like I said, just give you a heads up. You guys know that down below is that link to the streamlabs.com/Teverz. That is the donation link. If you want to donate to Blammo or Tantrum or Team Afterbirth, put a donation. Make sure you put something in there so I know where the money's going, because today is going to be a mass confusion of what's going where right now. That's a lot. And we are at, the total for everybody, and I don't know who's getting what right now, is at $454.36 Canadian. That's from the donation side. On the super chats, $129.37. You guys are awesome so much. Thank you for that. But we got 5 more minutes. You guys know that. You guys got questions. If you've got them, put them in there. And then we're going to start saying our goodbyes, though, because, all these guys do have other lives.
Nah.
What?
Sunday.
Beer and Chickens said that, if it wasn't for 6 months of watching the drama and dealing with it, he would have never found you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mitch.
Thanks, thanks, Beam Chickens. Truthfully, yeah. And I appreciate it. You're not the only person that said that. I've had quite a few people who said that whole thing that happened between Mitch and I had brought a lot of people over to me. So, I apologize though if you're looking forward. As you probably noticed, that I don't do a lot of more add-on reviews anymore. there's a whole pile of new stuff out there, but there's so many guys out there doing it. I just love to do the live. I love to bring you people on, talk about their stuff.
Yep.
And the builder showcase between these two. And I am thinking about maybe doing a third one, but you know,
Well,
I get to showcase these guys. That's what I love.
I'll tell you what, here in 5 weeks, I'll be out of training at my job, and my schedule includes working Sundays 9:30 to 7 or 9:30 to 7. So in 5 weeks, I'll be on my last Sunday show.
Oh.
But on a good note, by then you'll have about 1,800 add-ons.
At this rate, that is true.
Well, Tantrum, just to let you know, we might just, rearrange a different time during the week.
Well,
Yeah, you guys can totally do that.
My days off currently will be Thursday and Friday. At least that's what it looks like. Now I'll be honest, it could be subject to change because they keep drilling over my resume, and they let me know that there are a few other departments that I could potentially go into straight out of training rather than what I was hired in for. So I'm going to be shooting for those. Now, will that include a different work schedule? I don't know.
Well, we'll work it out, buddy.
Yeah, and the nice thing is, one of them is chats. I'll be doing tech support. But one of them is a chat-based support. The other one's escalations. Dealing with the really upset stuff or really upset people or the stuff nobody else can figure out.
Oh, I love that.
You mean like to turn it off and back on again?
Well, yeah, the people that don't want to do that just and then the people that nobody can figure out how to fix it.
Yeah,
that type
awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I worked as executive escalations for a Fortune 500 company, so that's nothing for me. When they seen that, they thought, "Oh, you'd be a good fit there." So I may have to wait 6 months. I may not. Don't know.
Oh, I'll let you know, Tantrum. Truthfully, that was my favorite department when I did support for Verizon. Loved it.
Haha. Well, Frontier's who I'll be dealing with.
Oh, good luck on that one. Just there's a question up here from Mike Romano. Anybody know of a good tutorial for the Aftermath Wizard?
No.
Don't they have a tutorial on their site where you build it?
Probably.
They have a lot of Q&A type section.
Yeah, the Aftermath site. That was really tremendously helpful. Is it still up though?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
At least as of a few weeks ago, it was.
Yeah, I just built mine not too long ago. I do have a pretty good tutorial link on my computer. I just don't have it handy right now. If they come over to Kodiverse and ask that question there, I'll dig it up for them and give it to them.
So now, I'll tell you what. There is a gentleman on YouTube, MB Mantech. If you just do a search for Aftermath, all one word, Wizard tutorial, he's right at the top. It looks like he's done a whole series on the Aftermath Wizard.
I think that's the one I used, and it was pretty straightforward. I didn't have any issues when I made mine.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a playlist for it as well. It's got 6 videos in the playlist just for Aftermath.
Plus, we have contact with the guy who actually made it, so if you have any issues, let us know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, yeah, you have connections. You see, Griffin just showed up finally.
Yeah, Griff.
So, Mike, just letting you know, Kodiverse, that's a Facebook support group. You're going to find Terrorize there. Join the group. It's an amazing group. Just to let you know that.
Thanks, T.
Yay.
And guys, I threw a link to that YouTube playlist for the Aftermath Wizard down in the chat. So
there you go. Okay, so this is the part where I get to have the fun. Remember I said earlier where we have the live actions and I have a point where I can actually say I get to roll the credits?
Yep.
Boom. There they're going.
Where's that bag, Brooke?
All right, so let me hit play on here on the video again so I can see it. It's not going to show in the Hangouts. I'll have to watch it on the video.
There it goes.
Yeah. So while that's going off, guys, and I'll play it again. I'm going to give everybody a chance, of course, to say their goodbyes as usual. And I'm going to start way over on that other side with Rowhouse.
Thanks everyone once again for coming out, always supporting the channel. Great to see everybody here. Make sure you guys watch back if you guys missed something. For anybody watching it later on, I'm gonna keep saying this, pay it forward to the real devs and the people that are doing a tremendous amount of work within this community. To everybody in the panel, thank you for having me, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yay! Thanks for that, Rowhouse. Terrorize, buddy, it's your turn up.
Hey, thanks for having me on again. A lot of fun as usual. And thanks to everybody that donated. That's great. It's definitely going to a good cause. And hope to see you all over in the Kodiverse.
Yeah, definitely on that. And remember, guys, Kodiverse Facebook support group. Go there. All right, Blue. Although I don't want you to say goodbye.
But he loves to watch you go.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Bye. Oh, just yeah, if you guys are interested, my new channel's kind of blah right now, but I will be adding stuff often, so
Yeah.
check it out if you get a chance.
And of course what was the name of the channel again?
It's called Blues Tech and Tips.
There you go, guys. So you know that. All right. Last but not least, the man of the hour, the Blamo Fun, the Blamo dude.
I'd just like to thank everyone for watching and appreciate everyone. And y'all have a good day.
Tantrum,
So
buddy.
cute. I just was...
Oh, sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead, Blue. Go.
What?
You were saying something.
Yeah, I just said he sounds so cute. I just want to squeeze him.
I want to hug him too. Yeah.
Dibs.
All right, Tantrum, buddy. It's your show now.
Well, just want to thank everybody. Just all in all, if it wasn't for the end users, the subscribers, the people that download the add-on that we never even hear from, that enjoy our add-ons. All right, you guys are the reason that we even do what we do. We don't do it for the fame. We don't do it for money. We don't do it for anything but you guys, and that's what we appreciate. You'll thank us for doing something, and that to us is gold. That's why we do it, and I can't thank you all enough. Whether it's watching the show, tuning in, learning, listening to us driving down the road while y'all on the show, it's all appreciated, and that's what drives us and keep us doing what we do, and why you see the fact that we don't have a super repos, but by God, they look like it, but it's all our add-ons.
All right, then. So I'm going to give one more quick shout back out, Bumblebee. Girl. Anyway. She's my trust me, amazing woman. So guys, let me give off the final numbers, but I also want you guys to know, just because the show was ended now, that doesn't mean you cannot donate. Remember, the link is down below in the description. If you're watching this video later, put it in there. Just remember to make sure you leave a note on where you want it to go. I'll make sure it gets there. But other than that, we're at 454.36 amongst everything in the donation area, 129.37 still in the super chat. You guys are amazing. Most of this is going to Team Afterbirth or Team Blamo and Tantrum. I love you guys for supporting these guys. I've had their back. They've been part of my life for so long. They're family to me. So it feels great for me to watch you guys give to them, because I felt that they deserve this. And if you thought this was a horrible thing about it, sorry, but this is how I feel. But I'm going to go say my thank yous off to you guys here. Terrorize. I love having you on the show now. You have learned so much, come so far. You have so much to offer back now. You are an absolute wonderful person to add on to the show. You know, I guarantee you, Tantrum, and I both appreciate you. Royal House, meeting you, that was a pleasure. And every day talking with you is a pleasure. It's wonderful to have you here as well. Of course, Blue. Blue.
God. Weirdo.
If any of you guys want her, telephone number or anything,
No.
message me. I don't have it, but I'll give you a fake one though, and that way you can pretend you're stalking her. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that way it'll be just like if you got a chick's number at the bar and she gave you the wrong number.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've actually had that happen. Never mind. And of course, we have Blamo, buddy. You are probably one of the biggest loved people in the community right now. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of love, but there are so many people that appreciate you. And as you can tell, there's a lot of people that were watching today that appreciate you too. But you're amazing. You know you're amazing. Don't stop doing what you're doing ever. And I have your back all the time.
Thank you, man. And I appreciate everything else. Yeah.
And now go have another drink.
Not a drink.
Go ahead, Blamo. Sorry to interrupt there. You go ahead and have your love fest.
I do this for the users, and I don't try to be number one. I'm not number one. I just like giving people options and making people happy.
Yeah, you do.
And last, back off to don't stop believing. Thank you, Rowhouse. That'll be stuck in my head. Only for a brief moment, and then I'm going to get the Perfect with Andre Bocelli back in my head quite quickly. But Tantrum, buddy, you and I were the reason this whole show started, so I love you no matter what, and no matter what happens with your job, we're gonna work it out with this, because this has become a staple in the community for many people, and without you, it's not the TantrumTV show. So
without my random bitches.
Yeah, you bring the spice to this. I mean, Blue brings the sugar, and then you get me, right? So back to you guys.
It just makes it all together.
Yeah. So again, you guys out there, thank you so much for watching today. Again, I love you. I absolutely adore every single one of you. I try not to ignore you. I appreciate everything that I try and help you out when you guys. Patience some days. This week's been a really rough week. If I didn't get back to you soon enough, apologize. Trust me. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, have fun. Have fun with somebody you want to have fun with, because life's too short. Bye for now, guys.